Alright everyone, welcome back to another video, and today what I have for everyone is my unboxing and first impressions of the Google Pixel 3 XL. Now, I don't know if y'all checked out my what Google needs to improve video when I was using the 3A XL, but I did tell you guys in that video that I was planning to pick up more Pixel devices. Well, I made the decision to get rid of my Pixel 3A XL and bring in a regular Pixel 3 XL. Okay, so I made the decision to get away from the budget lineup of Pixels and go back down to the flagship, or go up over to the flagship lineup of Pixels. Alright? And I think we're going to stay in this lane in terms of the Pixels for the foreseeable future. I might check out the Pixel 4a or the 4a 5G, but I think we're going to stay with either the flagship or the 5G variant of the Pixel. But that being said, I was able to get this Pixel 3 XL for a really great price from one of my favorite sellers in used good condition, and I can indeed verify it is in used good condition. Now, there are a few things that I was kind of concerned to see. So upon booting it up and upon deep inspection, I can indeed verify that there was some screen burn-in. So to alleviate that issue, I put the phone into dark mode so it turns off all the pixels when it's not in use, because it's using an OLED display. So if I keep the phone in dark mode, I don't see the screen burn in. Okay. Other than that, I can tell y'all it does look like the device has been dropped. So there is some scratches around the edges, and there are some scratches on the screen. Alright. But other than that, I would have to say it is in really good condition. I did clean it up the best I can. Go through the initial setup, drop it out to the home screen, kill all the updates. I didn't install anything because I know you guys and gals like to see the available storage out of the box. And as you can see right here, we do have the max storage variant. So this is the 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs variant of the Pixel 3 XL. Alright? And in terms of pixels, that's all they come with. It either comes with a 64, a 464, or a 4128. Okay? It's only recently with the newer Pixels where they started adding 6128 and so on and so forth. But I figured, because I had such an enjoyable time with the 3A XL, and my only real gripe was there wasn't enough internal storage, and there was no micro SD card expansion. I figured the next Pixel that I pick up, we just need to go ahead and grab the max storage variant. So that's enough talking. Let me show y'all the price I was able to pick this up for. Then we're going to go ahead and get into the unboxing, and get into the unboxing of the case that I picked up, and get into the first impressions. So I was able to pick up this Pixel 3 XL, the max storage variant, from one of my favorite sellers, which is Edge Cellular, and the case from a company. It says UE Smart, but the case itself has a different brand on it. But the seller for the case is UE Smart, even though the brand you see on the video is going to be something different. But I was able to pick up the device and the case for a grand total of $147.90. Okay, let me show y'all my receipt right here, just so y'all can verify, so you can see the phone seller. The phone seller was Edge Cellular, and you can see the case seller was UE Smart. And there is my total after taxes and all that. So $147.90. Okay, and the device is in used good condition. All right, so let's get into this. Let's see what all we get here. Now, I'm sure y'all have seen my unboxing of used or renewed products. So this plain white box, this shouldn't look new. But cracking the box here, you can see we got the device inside of some nice protective bubble wrap. Rest that off to the side. Then we have a nice high quality USB-C right there to USB-A cable, and this does feel like really good quality, so not bad at all. Rest that off to the side. And then we have the charging brick. Now this does look like just a standard brick here. It is indeed standard Amazon brick here. So just regular third-party accessories, not the original accessories. And you can see the charge rate on that. Let me get y'all a close-up. Okay, so standard charge rate here. This is a standard 5-watt brick. Okay, so that's everything that comes included with this used variant of the device from, again, Edge Cellular. Right? So, could take the box out of here. Rest that off to the side. Let me get the device out of the bubble wrap. So rest the chargers off to the side. We got some really nice high quality chargers. We're probably not going to use those. Alright. Okay. And here is the device. Alright. I'm going to give y'all a walk around and I'm going to highlight the damage in a second here. Alright. So let's rest that down. Throw this bubble wrap off to the side. Now, the pixels are supposed to be globally unlocked. So I will be testing out this Pixel with my two main SIMs. So I have a Straight Talk Verizon SIM and I have a Free Up Mobile AT&T SIM. So, checking out the case here. Let me crack it just to make it easier to open. But y'all can see it does have a different brand on it than UE Smart. Okay? But it's pretty much my favorite style of, and let me show you. Okay, my favorite style of, and if you've checked out my videos in the past, you know what this is going to be. Faux carbon fiber case, baby. Oh yeah. With that nice brush finish in the middle, faux carbon fiber up at the top, faux carbon fiber down at the bottom. Alright? Now, as I've said, if I pick up a device, and it's a device that I plan on keeping for the long term, then I pick up my favorite style of case with it, or I also pick up a screen protector with it. So, let me just show y'all. This is indeed my favorite style of case. Moto G Power, same style of case on board. Pixel 2 XL. I'm probably going to use these two side by side. Same style of case on board, alright? If I pick up a device and I think I'm going to like it, then I grab the same style of case, okay? Case in point here, Nord N100, same style of case. I'm a big fan of this style of faux carbon fiber and brush finish case. It's just a really good overall look, alright? Really good indeed. So let me put these devices back here. Put that back in my pocket. Put this back off to the side. And let's continue on with the video. Now, before I put the case on, let me just give y'all a real quick walk around here. So you can see, once again, like with the Pixel 2 XL, I got the black model. Okay, and you can see it has that one primary 12 megapixel camera up there. We got our always active capacitive fingerprint sensor down here. We got like a glass section divider going across the top with a nice frosted finish for the rest of the device. Okay, nothing on this side, but you can see if I give you a close-up. Now, my camera is kind of struggling, but there is some scratches right here going down the side. If we flip to the bottom, there is some paint rubbed off right here going down the bottom. USB Type-C. And we do have dual front-facing speakers on here. Can't wait to get a listen to those. Coming over here, nice all-black finish. No differentiation between the power and volume rockers. So both smooth. Okay, good stuff there. And that's about it. And looking at the display here, if we leave the display off, I can see that the display has some scratches on it. I don't know how well My camera's going to pick it up. But there are some scratches on the display. Alright? And I have set up the fingerprint scanner. And that's also the reason why I switched it over into dark mode. Because you can see if I put it back into light mode, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. But if I put the device back into light mode here, alright, it's going to take a second. Actually, I have a dark wallpaper, so it's not going to show as well on the home screen. Okay? But if I swipe up here, I don't know how well y'all can see it, but there is a little bit of screen burn-in right up there. I can see where the LTE signal thing is. I can see where the Wi-Fi thing is. I can see where the vibrator toggle is. That's because there is a little bit of screen burn-in right here. Okay? Now, to get rid of that, you just need to turn on dark mode. Okay? That will black out everything. And if you have an OLED display or a POLED display or a Super AMOLED display, then those pixels will be completely turned off unless they're in use. Alright? So you can see if I go back to the same thing, now you can't see the burn-in at all because we're using an all black background and the device is in dark mode. So the pixels that are not being used are turned off. So this device, it looks like I'm primarily going to have to use in dark mode so I don't see that screen burn-in. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that indeed. So here's what the device looks like with no case on it. And as I said, it does have some scratches on it. A little bit of paint coming off of here. A little bit of paint coming off of here. It does have some scratches around the side. But it still looks like it's in what I would call good condition. So I can indeed vouch for the fact that this is in used good condition. Alright? Alright indeed. Now, let me slap the case on here, because this is a very slippery device without the case. So y'all can see pretty much standard case, stippled diamond pattern on the inside, all the unnecessary cutouts. Okay? Cutouts. Good stuff. Let's slap this on. And y'all can see with the case now, we got a perfect fit. And now this device looks really good. Really good indeed. Now this video is not going to be too spec heavy. But let's get into my first impressions. So literally, I have not installed anything on the device. And y'all can see it's still prompting me to connect to Wi-Fi or install a SIM so it could finish the setup process. So you can see there's no data on it right now. There's no Wi-Fi connected. Okay? And if I swipe over, it's going to prompt me to connect to a network so it could finish setting up the Google Play services. Alright? So everything on here is exactly like how it's going to be if you decide to pick up this device. So these are all the apps that come on the home screen. So Dialer, Messenger, Play Store, Google Chrome, and the camera application, the Pixel camera application. Other than that, we got Android Auto, the Google Calculator, Google Calendar. We already went over Google Chrome, Drive, Files Go, Maps, Google itself, the Dialer again, Google Photos, Play Movies, Google Play Music. Now, once I turn on the Play Store, once I turn on the Play Store, this is going to change to YouTube Music. So this won't be Play Music, it will be YouTube Music once I connect to the Wi-Fi and, the app updates. And then we got Safe, we got Settings, and we got YouTube. So those are all the apps that come on the device out of the box by default. Now, jumping into the settings here, I just want to show y'all some things. So if we go into security, and y'all can see we are running on the November 5th, 2020 security patch. So this is kind of out of date. But y'all can see here, we are running on Android 11. Okay, so I am sure that when I connect this to a network, it's going to start downloading a crazy amount of updates and security patches, because this bad boy is going to go all the way up to date. As of the recording of this video, we are at the end of March, so it's going to go all the way up to the June 5th security patch when all is said and done. Okay, jumping back into the settings here, let me show y'all the available storage. So this is a 128 gigabyte model. Now by default, the system takes a little bit of space, and then we're left with about 116 gigabytes out of the 128, or 9% used out of the 128 gigabytes. So the system itself is using 11.54 gigabytes out of the 128 gigabytes. And again, there's no micro SD card expansion, so if you're picking up a Pixel, you need to go with the max storage variant here. And you can see it is indeed verified. The system is using up about 12 gigabytes here, as y'all can see that right there, and there's nothing else on the device. Okay, so I have not installed anything, and if we come out, we get that nice total there. So 9% used out of 116 free. Alright, and I gotta tell y'all, this display looks really good. Now this is a 2K display, and it is 6.3 inches, and it does have that nice, has that face there, y'all can see, because we do have dual 8 megapixel cameras up front. So we got an 8 megapixel primary up front and an 8 megapixel ultra wide up front, okay, and then a 12 megapixel camera in the rear. Now, just some technical specifications here. The rear cameras can record all the way up to 4K 30 FPS, and you can do 1080p 30 and 60 and 1080p 120 frames per second slow motion. The front-facing cameras can do up to 1080p 30 FPS, and we do have dual front-firing speakers on here. I can't wait to test those out. Really good stuff. We do have tap to wake, double tap to wake, and double tap to sleep. Okay, and we also have, if I turn off the device here now, I activated the squeeze feature by mistake, but if I turn off the device and we raise it up, we do have raise to wake as well. So all the features that you should be used to at this point are here in the Pixel 3 XL. And honestly, I can't wait to start putting this bad boy through its paces. Alright, but what I'm going to do next, for the next part of this video, I'm going to go ahead and verify that this is the globally unlocked variant. So we're going to break out our SIM from the G Power, which is a Verizon Straight Talk SIM, and we're going to break out our SIM from the Nord N100, which is a free up mobile AT&T SIM, and I am going to verify for you guys if the Pixel 3A, the Pixel 3 XL is globally unlocked. Okay, this is a GSM SIM, this is a CDMA SIM. All right, so that's what I'm going to do in the next part of this video. All right, and then I'm going to wrap it up, and we're going to start loading all my apps and begin the review process. Now, I really am going to take my time with this review, so I'm not going to have a set time frame as to when this review is going to come out, because I'm going to take my time as I do with all my reviews, and when I'm done, I will drop the videos as they are finished. Alright, so now let's get into that portion of the video, and then we're going to bring the video to a close. But real quickly, before I get up out of here, this whole video is being recorded with the primary 12 megapixel camera on the S8 Active. This is being recorded in 720p at 30 FPS with no external microphone hooked up. So please let me know what you think of the overall video quality, as well as what you think of the overall audio quality down below. All your feedback, as always, is greatly appreciated. Alright? It's appreciated indeed. And if this video piques your interest, as always, all the links to where y'all can pick up everything that I featured in the video will be linked up down below in the video description. And those are affiliate links, so I do get a small percentage of kickback that I do put back into the channel and to bringing you guys and gals more content at no additional cost to you guys and gals. So as always, if your interest is piqued, down below in the video description will be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. Okay? Alright, hope everyone has a great day. Hope you guys and gals are staying safe, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Let's move on to the other parts of this video. I will be right back. See y'all in a second. Alright y'all, so we're back, and now I just want to do a real quick verification as to whether or not this Pixel 3 XL is globally unlocked. So on the table here you can see my Nord N100, and I've removed the SD card and I've removed the SIM card. Now this is a free up mobile AT&T SIM, and we're going to go ahead now and take my Pixel 3 XL and we're going to drop it in and see if it is globally unlocked. Let me see where the SIM tray is. It's down here at the bottom. Okay, so the SIM tray on your Pixel 3 XL is down here at the bottom, and it's a single nano SIM. So let's go ahead and pop it out now. Oop. Okay, just like that, and it comes out. Now let's put the AT&T free up mobile SIM in and see if we can get it working. So let me rest this down. Then we're going to take this and we're going to drop it in like that. Make sure it clicks into place. Good stuff. And the thing that I like about the Pixel trays is they can only go in one way, and as long as you line up the ejection hole, you can't mess that up. So it's going to go in just like that. So let's grab the Pixel 3 XL, and it's going to see how that hole lines up. You want to line up this hole, and we'll slide it in. Boom. Alright, and let's see what happens here. Now this should be hot swappable. Okay, so it's searching for service. Okay, and I do believe that with my AT&T free up mobile SIM, I am going to have to go in and put in those APNs. So give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and drop in the APNs, and I'll be right back. I'm going to probably pull it up over here, because in all likelihood, I'm not going to put my free up mobile AT&T SIM back into my N100. I'm probably just going to keep either the AT&T SIM in the Pixel 3 or put it in the Pixel 2. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clean this up, pull out our APN cheat sheet, load this up, and verify that it is working. Okay, so you can see it popped up free up mobile right there at the top, but I do not believe that the data is working. Now I do believe that just popped up the phone service, so now I can make phone calls, but I do not believe the data is working. Let's verify here. Let me close out all of the applications, and let's try and pull up Google Chrome. Continue. Okay, yeah, there's no network available, so it can't finish the sign in. Okay, so that popped up free up mobile, but that's only for phone calls. I do have to go ahead and program my APNs in order to get the LTE data to work. So give me 1 second. Let me program my APNs, and I'll be right back with y'all. Let me pause this real quick, and I'll come back. All right, everyone, and now we are back. And as you can see, I added my APN settings in here. So these are the free up mobile AT&T APN settings. And you can see as soon as I did that, it popped up with 4G LTE in the corner. Right? So now let's just go ahead and verify that the data is working. So once again, I'm going to close everything out, and let's launch the web browser. And it wants me to add an account. We're not going to do that right now. And boom. And boom. You see it loaded up. And let's go to YouTube. And boom. Once again, you see that loaded up. This is all over 4G LTE. Okay? So y'all can see, once again, let me show you. Wi-Fi is not connected. This is all over 4G LTE on the Free Up Mobile AT&T network. All right? And because I connected to a network, it started downloading the Play Store updates. It's telling me I have a software update available, as y'all can see right there. So it started doing things already. But I can indeed verify that it works on AT&T via Free Up Mobile. All right now, y'all. So last but certainly not least, let's go ahead and verify if it works on Verizon, which is a CDMA network. So we did indeed verify it works on AT&T, which is a GSM network. Now let's go ahead and swap these SIMs one more time. So we're going to go ahead and take out my Straight Talk Verizon SIM and drop it in here and see if it works without having to configure any APNs. So give me 1 second. Let's pop this out and I'll be right back. I'll see y'all in a second. Let me pause this. All right. I just real quickly wanted to show y'all this trick. So if you ever have your SIM card and it's in the SIM tray like this, and you're like, I can't for the life of me figure out how to get it out. If you flip the SIM tray over, you can see there's two holes here. Now, if you want the SIM card out, you just have to take the SIM tool, push, and it will pop out of the hole. So let me show you. So if I go like this, we just want to hold it here. And I just want to push ever so slightly on the tray. And then the SIM card comes out, right? So if you ever have a SIM tray like this, like your Pixel 3 XL, and you put it in and you can't for the life of you figure out how to get it out, that's a real quick and easy way to get it out, all right? So if you have these singular trays, you just pop the SIM tool on any one of those holes, and then the SIM pops right out. Real easy, no muss, no fuss. Just wanted to show y'all that real quick trick. Let me go ahead and get my SIM out of here, and then we're going to continue on with the video. Let me pause one more time. Okay, and we're back. So you can see I pulled the SIM tray out of my Moto G Power here, and it automatically started fussing at me about not having a SIM in. So we're just going to pop that out. Now, just for organization purposes, I put my AT&T SIM over here, and I got my Straight Talk Verizon SIM over here, so I can't mix them up, because if I was to show you, they look really, really similar. The only difference is they have different SIM serial numbers on them, but other than that, they look really, really similar, and they're not branded whatsoever because these are sub-carriers. So these are not the main carriers for these networks. The main carriers have branded SIMs. The sub-carriers don't. All right? So put the AT&T SIM there, put the Straight Talk Verizon SIM here so we don't mix anything up. There's the Moto G Power tray, and let's go ahead and drop this in. All right, so here we have it. Make sure we're not doing it upside down, so we got to put it right here. And then we just want to line up the SIM like so, and it should go right in. And then we just want to make sure that it snaps into place. So line it up. And there it is. I heard it click. And there it is. Snapped right into place. Okay? And now the SIM is ready to be installed into the phone. And again, the thing I like about the Pixel trays is they only have one orientation. So you can't do it like this because then it doesn't line up with the hole. So you can only do it like this. So now that hole lines up and you just push it in and we're in business. Okay? That's it. Now this should automatically pick up Verizon's network. So let's give it a second. It's searching for a network. Okay, there it is. It popped up TracFone. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Straight Talk is a subsidiary of TracFone. All right, so you see we got our TracFone network right there. Okay, And boom, got our LTE right there. All right, so calls should be working, text should be working, and data should be working. So let's just verify the data real quickly. I'm gonna clear out the web browser here, and let's load it back up. Boom. And just so y'all can see, we're gonna back up to right there, back all the way up. As a matter of fact, let's close it again. All right, so it's completely closed. Let's launch that web browser again. Boom, it loads right up. Okay, once again, let's go back to YouTube. Boom, it loads right up. So you can see data is working. Okay, and I can indeed verify that if data is working, then MMS is going to work and SMS is going to work. So text, phone calls, picture messages, all that stuff is going to work now, and we're not going to have any issues. And you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and leave my Verizon Straight Talk SIM in the Pixel 3 XL, and we're going to put my AT&T SIM in the Pixel 2 XL, and we're going to rock out just like that. So the next time you see me do a video on this device, it will be fully set up the way that I always do it. Now, we're not going to do a software walkthrough on this device. I've done multiple software walkthroughs on stock Android, so we're not going to do it for this device. If you want me to, let me know, and I'll give you the link to my stock Android walkthrough. But we're just going to jump straight into testing this device, camera testing, all that good stuff on this device. And as I said, we're going to take my time, and we're going to go through everything that we always go through. And as the videos become available, as I get them finished, we're going to put them out. All right? So I hope you guys and gals have enjoyed my unboxing, first impressions, and globally unlocked verification for the Google Pixel 3 XL. Okay? And to be honest with y'all, I'm really excited about this device. As I said, the Pixel 3a XL was one of my favorite devices. It just lacked a little bit of internal storage. So now that we got a Pixel with max storage and some really good hardware and the same smooth and fluid software, we're going to see how this one handles. All right? All right. As always, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the video. Oh, I already said that. We're not going to hit y'all with that again. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see y'all in the next one. We are out of here. Peace. Oh, yeah, man. I was waiting for this.